Hey, this is Amanda with Deep South Delicacies. Tonight I'm feeding my family and I want to show you what you're going to learn to make. Now you'll also notice that there's no fancy dishes here, didn't plate anything up fancy. My family has never seemed to mind as long as the food's good. We have southern fried chicken strips, we have southern green beans, mashed potatoes, we have brown gravy, which my dad calls thickening gravy, and we're going to have biscuits. Now tonight I won't be showing you how to make the biscuits. I will show you how to make those at a later date. The first thing we're going to do is southern green beans. I've started with a pot with olive oil, and I have a small onion diced finely. I'm sauteing those until they're translucent. Add a little bit of salt to your onion so the onion won't have the tendency to burn. Now tonight I am using canned green beans. You can use fresh. I will ask you though, when you use canned vegetables, to rinse those good with water. That helps get all the sodium, well, not all the sodium, but most of the sodium out, which is just a little bit healthier. I'm going to add some water. Probably just a couple of cans of water. Just like that. Okay, we're going to bring those back up to a boil. Traditionally, southern green beans are made with bacon fat, but we're not doing that tonight. Since I am trying to make it a little bit more healthy, I'm adding in about a handful of real bacon bits to our green beans, and that'll give them those nice smoky flavor that southerners really love, and I bet northerners will too. Hey, this is Amanda. This is my special guest, my dad. Daddy's been living with us since April of this year, and as you can see, I did not get his metabolism. I've been trying to cook things that he really likes, and he doesn't gain, but I've gained 10 pounds. It goes by SNAP, that's what everybody knows him as, and he is a picky eater, picky. Tell him who your mother used to say that taught my mama to cook.
Me. She said I taught Martha to cook.
It would make her so mad. Who really taught Mama to cook?
Mammy.
Mammy, which is my mama's grandmother. My great-grandmother who lived with us for several years, and that just brings back so many great memories. But my daddy is the special guest for tonight, and when we complete our meal, he's going to critique it and let you know if it's any good or not. And believe me, he will let you know. Now we're getting ready to do our southern fried chicken, and I have my cast iron boiler here. I have some oil, vegetable oil in there, and I have it on about medium high. Now this is how you check to see if it's ready. I have a little bit of my flour I'm going to throw in, and if it starts to sizzle, that's just right. So what I have here is my dipping mixture, which is self-rising flour, salt, and pepper. In my bag, I've been marinating my chicken tenders with buttermilk, 2 eggs, and a little salt and pepper, because we want to actually salt and pepper our chicken and not just our mixture. So now I'm going to go ahead and dip my chicken. Okay, try just to use one hand so the other doesn't get all messy. And we're just going to really coat that really well and lay it to the side. And we're going to keep repeating this until we get all of our mixture good and coated. Now be real careful when you're working with chicken. You want to make sure that you're always washing your hands very well, and the surfaces that you're working with. Okay, now that gets us started. Let me show you how it's going to look when it's frying. Right over here, I'm going to place one of my chicken strips right into the hot oil. It will immediately start sizzling, and we're just going to cook that until it gets golden brown on one side. Then we'll turn it over and cook the other side. Now we're going to turn over our chicken. One side is nice and golden brown. Look how pretty. This doesn't take a long time because these are thin chicken strips, so we're going to let those work for just a little while, and then we'll be taking those up. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and make a little bit of brown gravy. I have the drippings from my chicken, and then I have put in flour, and we're just going to brown that up a little bit. so the gravy doesn't taste like that pasty, uncooked flour. Nobody likes that. So we're just going to stir this around a little bit, put a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. And I have this on about medium-high. That looks pretty and brown. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to add our water. My dad would refer to this as thickening gravy. And he thinks every time we have chicken that we need to have that. So we're going to have that to go along with our biscuits. And then there's going to be a surprise item that we're going to open up at the end of our meal to go with it that my mama always used when we had a chicken and gravy supper. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start on our mashed potatoes, and we're doing those last simply because they only take a minute. You want to make sure that you are cooking your food so that everything is done at one time and you can sit down to a hot meal. What I have in my boiler here is water, milk, salt, pepper, and this is not margarine or butter, but it is a named brand spread that is actually more healthy for you. That's what I like to use. We're going to let this come to a boil, and per the package instructions, we're going to make this up. Now, some may say that this is just committing a terrible sin to use boxed potatoes, but I say, he who is without sin cast the first stone. Now we've finished our mashed potatoes per the package instructions, and this is my secret weapon, sour cream. So I'm going to put a dollop of sour cream in and let that melt, and you have some wonderful, tasty mashed potatoes that taste as close to homemade as you're going to get. Ooh, and look at these biscuits. Homemade buttermilk biscuits to complete our meal. We'll show you how to make those in our next video. Alright, I'm here with my dad, and he's going to be our taste tester tonight. Daddy, what do you think about it?
It's delicious.
And he doesn't give those out for free. Come on guys, fix your plates.
Hold on, we gotta bless this meal.
Bow your heads.
Let's all bow our head. Amen.